you grew up homeschooled.
Yeah.
Did that shape who you are and who you will be? Because it had to have, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the biggest lesson you learned from being homeschooled and having to be a self-motivator, having to spend all this time with your siblings? Did you teach yourself? Did your mom teach you?
Yeah, my parents taught me. But I mean, listen, I have never been to school, so I can't tell you why it's better or worse than school. I can't tell you that, it's different in this way or it's different in that way because I've literally never been in a school. I stepped foot in the first high school ever that I've ever stepped foot in like a week ago.
Oh my God, how'd it feel?
Felt like a movie set. I was like, ugh, where are the annoying high school actors? Like,
where are the jocks at?
Where are the jackets with the writing and I literally, like, it was really fun because I did a show at this, like, Cleveland school. I don't know. I don't know, but I did a show there, and I stepped foot in the, like, hallway, and I was like, ugh. I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's like stale. A hallway, like a school, like crazy. I had never stepped foot in one. It was really fun, though. They were super sweet.
Does any part of you want to one day maybe experience that?
No! No, dude.
I get it.
You know what? Like, there are a lot of different ways of homeschooling, and a lot of people do it differently. I think everyone really does it differently, unless you're, like, doing it with other people. But, some people have tutors come to their house and like, sit down at a table and work for however many hours. Some people have, like, classes they go to, or they have a certain teacher, or they have their parents give them homework and stuff, and then they sit and they do it, and I don't even know. And then there's, like, people who do, like, no school, where it's literally just not school. Yeah. And I mean, with our family, I think it was like, it was more, and my mom could speak to it, but it's more like, it was learning things, being schooled through life. So, like, my mom was an amazing cook and baker, and so when, she'd have me cook with her, and we'd make, like, whatever we'd make, and she'd be like, how much, how many halves are going to make this amount, or, how much is going to go into this to make this, and that's how I learned math,
Love it.
And then I learned, like, and then my dad is like a carpenter kind of, and he would build things, and he would say, how wide does this have to be if we want it to do this and this and this, and that's how I learned, everything that I learned was through things in my life, which is more memorable because it's actually telling you why it's that way. I feel like there's so much in school, and again, I've never been to school, so I can't say anything, but I feel like, right.
I'll tell you.
From what I've seen is there's a lot of memorize this, and you kind of say why, and they don't tell you why. This is, you just have to do it, and that's that, and this is the answer, and there's no reason for why it's the answer, but this is the answer, and remember that. How are you supposed to remember something if you're not given a reason why?
Exactly. None of it's attached to life. Nothing is practical. It's,
there's nothing to grasp onto. You know how there are, like, ways of memorizing things? Like, you have to, like, if you want to memorize a number, you think of, like the alphabet. There's a song for it so that we can memorize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not just like A, B, C, D, E, F. How are we supposed to memorize it if we don't know the song?
You got to sing it. And
honestly.
And you're going to know math because you did it while you were cooking.
Because I did it while I was cooking, so I understand why. I'm learning about where things are now from driving. I'm not like, my mom isn't like, when I'm little, pointing to things and saying, this is here, and this is here, and this is here. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know what any of that means if I don't go? If I don't,
live it,
do it,
What injury led to you peacing out?
When I tore my growth plate in my hip, which is like, you know what a psoas is?
No, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds like vital.
Yeah, it's this little evil thing like right in here. That is, I didn't even know what it was until like last year, because I'm like doing all this physical therapy and stuff still. But the one that took me out for real was, I tore my growth plate in my hip. So basically the bone in my muscle is separated from.
Oh, mama, I'm sorry.
I mean, the bone from the bone separated from the muscle, so it's kind of just like a.
It made that exact noise.
Yeah, and the thing is that I've my whole life been prone to injuries. Like it's so bad. Like since I was really little, and now still, like I have this horrible pain here and in my lower back and in my shoulder and in my neck, and I don't know why, dude. I'm like 17 and my body is like broken, and it has been for what? I am very flexible. My back is like, and
that is, your mom is 100% right. You do all those, like when you walk around on your freaking legs like a backwards crab.
Yeah.
And you do all these weird things. Like that's you.
Yeah. I got way too flexible elements of myself. And, you know, like my splits are way insane. And I used to be able to like, you know, kind of be in my splits kind of like that with my foot up on something. I can still do it.
But don't.
But I'm not going to. But like, you know, I've sprained this ankle like 6 or 7 times. I sprained this ankle like twice. I had tendonitis in this foot. I woke up with it. Nothing even happened.
Memorize it and give it back to me. Memorize it and give it back to me.
You memorize the whole book? You memorize the whole book? You memorize the whole book?
And tomorrow a different world will begin that different people will shape.
A choice that will shape our lives for generations to come.
A little more prone to seasickness. A little more prone to seasickness. A little more prone to seasickness.
Yeah, my wife, she's prone to panic attacks. Yeah, my wife, she's prone to panic attacks. Yeah, my wife, she's prone to panic attacks.
For real, man, and for real, man, and for real, man, and
for real this time. For real this time. For real this time.
Clearly that vital piece of information is going to win us the war. Clearly that vital piece of information is going to win us the war. Clearly that vital piece of information is going to win us the war.
His vital signs are so low they can't be detected. His vital signs are so low they can't be detected. His vital signs are so low they can't be detected.
My tutor is here. My tutor is here. My tutor is here.
I'm Stu, the tutor. I'm Stu, the tutor. I'm Stu, the tutor.
Your mother and siblings say hello. Your mother and siblings say hello.
I have 4 younger siblings, and I have 4 younger siblings, and
I'm just being practical and realistic. I'm just being practical and realistic.
I'm the oldest of 8 children, and I'm a very practical person. I'm the oldest of 8 children, and I'm a very practical person. I'm the oldest of 8 children, and I'm a very practical person.
This decision is about to tear my heart right out of my chest. This decision is about to tear my heart right out of my chest. This decision is about to tear my heart right out of my chest.
We're gonna tear your head off! We're gonna tear your head off! We're gonna tear your head off!